What's up, guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. Today, we've got this awesome new Spider-Verse Play-at-Home kit to unbox for you. We've got a new Spider-Gwen and a new Lizard to take a look at. So without further ado, let's open it up and check it out. Okay, slide all that good stuff out of there. And let's see here. We've got a new Spider-Gwen. I guess this one's just Gwen Stacy. Sometimes it's Spider-Gwen, sometimes it's Ghost Spider, sometimes it's Gwen Stacy. So I'm never quite sure, which one they want to go with there. But we got a really awesome Gwen Stacy, and there we go. From her universe, we also have the Peter Parker Lizard. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, in her universe, Peter Parker became the Lizard, and she had to battle him, and I think he died or something, and that was basically her, Uncle Ben moment. So let's take a look here. This is a pretty great couple of figures, but we got some terrain again as well. And it looks pretty good. We've got a really big, desk or something. Gets some pretty good stats there. 3 square giant reach. Only 2 damage to destroy it, though, so nothing too crazy there. Very good shape, though. I don't think we've really seen, this big kind of L shape before. So it's really nice to have, these big terrain pieces like that. Got a little potted plant. We've seen stuff like this before. Only 1 to destroy it. Only 2 square giant reach, though, for the plant. That's not bad. And then we also, I think the best one here probably is this gigantic piece of machinery or something. Again, a 2 square giant reach isn't too bad. 4 to destroy it, though, is really great. And this is just a big hunk of blocking terrain. And, needing 4 to destroy it means it's not going to be too easy for just anybody to shoot it out. And it's going to cover a really, wide area of the map. That's 2 by 3. So, it covers 6 squares. So it's a really, really neat, just huge chunk of blocking terrain. And that's going to be useful. That's definitely going to be one that you're going to want to have going forward, I'm sure. In my opinion, it seems like blocking and elevated is usually some of the best terrain to have. But let's take a look here at our maps. We got the cards there. We'll take a look at those in a second. But, ooh, cool. There's a big dinosaur on that side. But let's see here. All right, so as usual, I'll put a big picture of it on screen so you can see the whole thing at once. But we've got Alchemax Indoor. Looks like a pretty cool little office building. Not a whole lot of elevation, just a lot of blocking, walls, a lot of hindering. So that is really cool. That is going to be a pretty nice map to have. Those indoor walled up maps are always nice. And let's take a look at the other side here, where we have Hall of Science Indoor. Again, a lot of walls, a lot of random chunks of blocking terrain, hindering all over the place as well. And this gigantic Triceratops skeleton in the corner is super cool. You actually get a little bit of water on this one as well, a little koi pond over there. So that's really neat. This is a pretty cool couple of maps. I like science lab maps. They just look so nice and neat. There's a good amount of space on there to put extra terrain from the set here. So yeah, not too bad at all. Let's take a look at these awesome figures now. Starting us off with Gwen Stacy. She has the Spider-Man team ability, Spider-Man family, celebrity, and detective keywords. She's got a trait at the beginning of the game. Generate a Captain Stacy bystander friendly to your opponent's force, adjacent to any opposing character. That's really cool. We'll take a look at that in a second because that's on the back of her card. But she also has the wall crawler trait, so she's got the leap, climb, and then free. Place her in a square of different elevation within 4 squares in line of fire. Now, the only thing that sucks about this is neither of these maps have any elevation, and we didn't get any elevated pieces of terrain either. But playing on any other map, or bringing your own elevation terrain or whatever, that's actually a really handy trait to have. She got 7 movement hypersonic, 12 attack precision strike, just a 16 defense with energy shield, some empower with a 3 damage, 4 range, double target. She's only 45 points, so I think those are some pretty good stats overall. Defense could be a little higher, but otherwise, we do have on the back of her card a stop click, which gives her super senses, and then Gwen Stacy can't be healed above this click, The first time this power is revealed, Captain Stacy becomes friendly to your force and gains immune until your next turn. So even though you're giving him to your opponent, you will be getting him back if she gets hit onto her stop click. So that is great. And then taking a look at Captain Stacy, he's got the police team ability, 5 range, 8 movement running shot, 11 precision strike, 17 willpower, and 2 damage. With a special damage power that gives him enhancement. And if a friendly character is named Gwen Stacy, Captain Stacy can use Outwit. Otherwise, he can use Perplex. Wow, that's really, really good, I gotta say. So I guess the downside to her is you are giving your opponent this really strong bystander that has, running shot, 11 attack, precision strike, police TA, and enhancement. And Perplex on top of that, too. So a really, really powerful bystander. But as soon as she gets smacked onto that stop click, she will, make him friendly to your force. So then you're going to be getting to use him as well, hopefully. And like I said, besides her defense, she does have some really great stats and powers of her own for only 45. And having an actual stop click is great. She got 3 damage to her whole dial, 17 defense for the other half with super senses, with that +1 from the team ability, some charge, double target, in cap. So yeah, I think honestly for 45 points, she brings a lot to the table. Your opponent can ignore her all they want so that they get to keep the Captain Stacy, but she's going to be zipping around with that wall crawler trait and the hypersonic, and just double target. Precision striking with a 12 attack is going to be pretty nuts. So they're going to want to smack her pretty quick, but if they do, they're going to be giving up that Captain Stacy. So there's a lot of give and take there. It's a really cool, thematic way to make her character. And honestly, I think this is my favorite Gwen Stacy we've seen yet. We have gotten some other really good ones in the 35-ish point range, but I think this one's my favorite so far. So she's really, really good. So let's take a look at the Lizard next. He's got the animal, monster, and scientist keywords. And yeah, like I said, this is actually Peter Parker as the Lizard. So pretty interesting to actually get that version of him. But he starts with a trait that gives him free heal him 1 click. So he's got ability to free heal a click every single turn. That's awesome. He's got another trait that when the Lizard is KO'd by an opposing character, that character can't use powers until the end of your next turn. And if that character has the Spider-Man family keyword, after resolutions, deal them an unavoidable damage, protected pulse wave. So that's awesome. A really good counter to a lot of the, Spider-Verse characters in this set. He also has improved movement to destroy blocking, which is amazing. Coming in at 70 points, you've got the dolphin swim ability, so he can, be protected from range if he's in water a little bit. He's got charge with a 10 movement, 11 attack, super strength, 18 invuln, and a 3 damage with Battle Fury, the whole dial. So you can never carry him, but he's always going to be able to get through shape change because of that. And, he can't be mind controlled or get tokens from opposing characters either. So Battle Fury is pretty good, honestly. His special attack power is Giant Reach 2, and when the Lizard hits after resolutions, deal 1 damage to an opposing character within 2 squares and line of fire. Okay, he just has to hit something, and he gets to do free damage to any opposing character within 2 in line of fire. So, and it just is an opposing character. So it could be the same one. It could be a different one. That's really neat. Kind of unfortunate he doesn't start with that, but, starting with the super strength is really good too. So I can't really complain. And don't forget, you got that free healing every single turn. And if he does get KO'd, they have to take a pretty heavy price for that, not being able to use any powers for the whole turn. So that's pretty awesome. I gotta say, this is a really, really awesome version of the Lizard. So yeah, I think this, again, is a really, really great play-at-home kit. And these last couple sets that they just started doing one play-at-home kit now, stepping away from doing multiples, I think was a good thing. Where it feels like we're getting much higher quality maps, terrain, and figures overall, as opposed to when we used to get 2 or 3 play-at-home kits in a set. Because honestly, this is one of my favorite play-at-home kits of all time. I think the Collector's Trove, again, was still maybe the best play-at-home kit of all time. So honestly, I really hope this trend continues. I really hope we just get one really, really solid play-at-home kit in each set, and it, really gives us a reason to want to go out and buy it. because getting multiples per set was getting a little out of hand maybe, but you know, as long as we get some really worthwhile terrain and maps and you know, a couple of good characters, I think it's really great. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'd love to talk about it with you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more, check the links in the description for the Patreon so you can see your name here in the credits with all these other awesome people. And for as little as $1 a month, you get entered into my monthly giveaways. So check that out if that interests you. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Till next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.